Hey, what's up, guys? So it's been a while since I made a video, but I've been swamped. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I've been kind of thinking about uh, Jay's room and the mentoring program, and I planned on getting all the way through the my year mentoring program before I kind of made a video on my thoughts of Jay's mentoring program, and so here it is. I would have to say that I think that Jay's mentoring program it's definitely worth the money, at least in my opinion and in my experience, because when I started in the mentoring program, I was I didn't really know anything about trading. I've been trading for about a year, I guess, in like a breakout room, like where it was just an alert room, like buy the break of this, and well, everybody knows how those rooms go. But I joined Jay's room, and when I was watching him, like the knowledge that he was passing on it was a lot, especially for a new person. But I think that like the longer I got into the mentoring program, like, sorry Jay, but I got in a little bit of trouble because I didn't really follow the rules. But like the longer that I went into the mentoring program, that was me branching out and trying to find my own style, and like that's kind of my conclusion after doing a year of mentoring. It's worth it in my opinion, because he teaches you what it really takes to be a real trader. You gotta track the setups, what's working, what's not working, which EMAs are working. When's the high of day times. What's the probability that like your targets hit? That way, like you can be a lot more patient. Like how like right now, right? Like there's a lot of like high day fake breakouts, and that wasn't really happening like 2 months ago. Like the market is always changing, and like that's the thing about tracking is it allows you to kind of take a step back and is it like stuff in VWAP? Is it stuff in the golden zone? Is it stuffing pre-market highs? Is it breaking over pre-market highs when it has its like first initial break? Is it fading down, bouncing off J lines, has a fake breakout? How is the market reacting? Is it more longs, more shorts, all this kind of stuff? Like that's what he taught me. That's the thing that I really learned from his programming is you gotta bust your ass. Like it's a lot of work, but like that's also kind of where I screwed up, because I put too much on my plate, and I ended up just wrecking my account because I thought that I could train for a fight. I'm in the process of moving to Orlando. I just got a lot of stuff going on. I just recently got engaged. I'm quitting my job, moving to a different state. Like, all that stuff. Like it weighs on you. You start getting spread too thin, and it doesn't. Things just, your mind goes against you. But like the hardest part is like finding your own style. Like Jay trades a certain way, and he views the market differently than I view it. All the pros like Vency, Matt, my buddy Chad, Colfred, all those guys, they trade completely differently. We all follow the same foundation, but how we see the market is completely different. Like I'm more of I like the extensions. I like to look for like weakness, and like when I'm right, it's a big payday. You get a huge move, but the thing is like you have to be disciplined. You gotta cut the trade if it's not working. That's the hard thing about trying to find the top is you might get faked out. It might wash down to the 9 EMA, like holds the 9 EMA, curls up, and the next thing you know, you're getting squeezed. And you have to be able to trust yourself to cut that position off, you know. And I wasn't doing that. Like I wasn't cutting off like where I should have. And then I'd like just sit back and hope and pray that everything would work out. And like when you do that kind of stuff, like you're taking the control out of your hands and you're putting it in the market's hands, and it's gonna kick your ass, you know. But like you need to find your own style. That's what's so hard. And I feel like that's why so many traders fail, is because they join these rooms where it's like, you know, you can learn how to trade a gap and crap. J lines, curl up long, gap and extension. You know, like you can learn all these trades, you know, over, under, over, but like how you trade it is your style. Like that's what the hard part is like putting the time, the screen time in to learn how you trade those setups. You can't trade just like Jay does, or just how the other pro traders trade. Like you gotta trade your style. And that's what took me the longest. It wasn't until like the very end of mentoring that like I started like, you know, connecting the dots a little bit. But you know, I also realized like that I was, you know, I had too much going on, and so I kind of took a step back for a second. I've been trading a little bit here and there, but like I'm gonna wait until I'm down in Orlando before I really like dive back into it 100%. I still got too much stuff going on, and that's one thing I'm learning about myself is like I'm a really skilled person. Like when I can have my attention on one thing, but when I have like 5 or 6 different things going on, I can't multitask very well. And when things go wrong, I get stubborn and I try to fight it, and that also, you know, comes back to bite me in the ass too. So I would highly recommend, especially for like beginner traders that have absolutely no idea, because the longer I went in mentoring, like I would think I'd have an understanding of how the market works, and then I would learn something that makes me like, I don't know a thing about the stock market. And then I'd go like a month or two and my confidence would grow, and then I'd learn something new, and I was just like, it was like a rinse and repeat cycle. I'm still learning new stuff every single day, and it's such a complex thing. And you just gotta give yourself time, you know. For people that are like much more advanced, that have like actually been like trading like live, I would recommend doing like a 3-month mentoring program and like start learning like how to do a system, because like the year-long thing is perfect for beginners like me. I feel like the mentoring program, like you can learn, if you're very dedicated, I feel like you can learn a lot from him in 3 months. And like he puts a lot of time and energy into working with you. So like no matter if you're experienced or you're a brand new trader, I highly recommend Jay's mentoring program. But if anybody's ever got any questions, for those of you that have been watching my videos, like you should know that I'm like an open book. I mean, you might not like what I say all the time, but I will be brutally honest. So if anybody's got any questions, just hit me up anytime. But I do want to say thank you very much, Jay, for all the work that you put into me. And yeah, I learned a lot, and you have a great program, you have a great room, and I look forward to getting back in there and just really putting some time and energy into me. Because at the end of the day, you know, Crawford, the people that are in Jay's room, you know, he did a webinar saying that you are your own holy grail, and like that is the truest statement I've ever heard. Like it doesn't matter about like what EMAs you trade or, you know, what strategies or whatever. Like if you don't have control of yourself and understand how you work, you're not going to make it. And so I think the biggest part is putting time into yourself, like learn how you work. So anyways, once again, thanks Jay, and yeah, see you guys later.